Panic ripped through the financial markets last week after President Trump announced plans to raise U.S. tariffs to the highest level in a century. Stocks were crushed, the dollar plunged, recession is now the base case for most economists. Index futures point to further sharp losses today. This video will describe how fears of a dollar devaluation could provoke a flight out of dollar-denominated assets that destroys tens of trillions of dollars of wealth over the coming weeks, unless Trump abandons his plan to reorder the global economic system. There are plenty of clues as to what Trump plans to do next in A User's Guide to Restructuring the Global Trading System, a paper published in November by Stephen Moran, the chairman of the President's Council of Economic Advisors. The previous Macro Watch video discussed that paper in detail. The strategy it lays out is audacious and ruthless. If you haven't watched that video, watch it now. I would summarize the three-step strategy presented in that paper and the objectives of that strategy as follows. The United States should, 1, impose very high tariffs on all the United States trading partners, 2, threaten to withdraw the U.S. security umbrella from any country that dares to retaliate against the U.S. tariffs, and then 3, force an intimidated world to accept a large devaluation of the dollar as part of a so-called Mar-a-Lago Accord. The objectives of this radically aggressive policy would be to reindustrialize the United States and to create a global tariff wall around China that would wreck China's economy and eliminate that country's growing threat to U.S. national security. The first two steps of that strategy have now been carried out. President Trump has made it quite clear that he is prepared to renege on the United States' treaty obligations to defend its NATO allies against Russia if they don't submit to his demands. He has also announced extremely high tariffs on all the countries of the world in what has been described as worse than the worst-case scenario. Dollar devaluation and the establishment of a global trading bloc that excludes China will come next if the president continues to follow Moran's playbook.